What's up? What's going on, people of YouTube? I'm here to give you guys a review of my used 2004 BMW X3. So I'm gonna give you guys two separate reviews. I'm gonna give you guys my review of just the BMW itself, and then I'm gonna give you guys the review of what I think about it from the condition that the last owner left it in. So let's go ahead and talk about just the BMW itself without talking about it being used or anything like that. What do I think about it? First and foremost, this is my first ever SUV, so I have nothing else to compare it to. So what do I think about it? I think overall, first and foremost, it's exactly what I was looking for in the SUV in my next vehicle. I pretty much told myself I'm done with cars. I want something kind of like medium to large size, SUV, nothing too big. It's just me and my son right now, but something big enough, for a little bit future proof, and something for my film gear for the most part. I wanted something for my film gear, put stuff in the back, let the back seats down to put even more stuff. That's what I wanted. And at the same time, something a little bit stylish and that matches me. From the start, I wanted a Nissan Murano, but the deal for the model that I wanted didn't fall through. So I ended up fell into looking at BMW SUVs. Performance-wise, I love the four-wheel drive. Like I said, it's my first SUV, so it's my first time having a vehicle four-wheel drive, and I will say, man, from 0 to 60, it isn't all that impressive. But when you're already going, let's say you're going like 25 miles per hour, or you're on the freeway already going 60, and man, you mash that gas pedal to give it a little bit more gas to get up real quick and get out the way, this bad boy gets up, no doubt. And let me add a note to this video real quick by saying this: I'm not a car, truck savvy type person. Don't expect me to be giving you all kind of different specs and crazy different, lingo. Ask me anything about a camera though, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to answer it, 9 times out of 10. Performance wise, what else do I like? It actually does a decent job on gas. It's not amazing. This is an SUV, this is a V6, so you can't say it as amazing that it does an amazing job. But from what I expected from my pockets to be getting drained for gas every time I turn around. Back to the four-wheel drive, you can really feel the difference, and I think that's one of the highlight moments of having a vehicle that can do four-wheel drive. Like it just moves. Now I don't know if it's considered a long wheelbase or a short wheelbase that allows you to turn your car sharp, but whichever one it is, this vehicle can turn sharp, so you won't have no issues parking inside a tight parking space whatsoever. Say that 5 times fast. But anyways, so it turns real sharp, able to make U-turns with no issue whatsoever. You don't have to worry about turning a little bit, back up, being all embarrassing, and turn around and go back forward. No, this bad boy turns. When I say it turns, don't let the size fool you. This bad boy can turn. Now it might be a small thing to you guys, but when you're driving, trust me, it's a big deal. When you're driving and getting inside parking spaces and backing up and trying to maneuver yourself, it's a very big deal. So that makes a big difference. Just overall, man, performance-wise, it's all there. I research a lot before I buy something. So looks, let's talk about my review as far as the way this bad boy looks. Now this one has not the cream seats, but the peanut butter seats, as the rappers say. So yeah, out of all the ones I was looking at, this is the only one out of hundreds, I wouldn't say hundreds, but out of about 100 I looked at, or 75 to 100 I looked at, this is the only one that had that interior color. So I had to get this one. If you're a tall dude like I am, you're getting tired of doing the limbo to get in and out of cars, so this is the next best step. Everybody that had this vehicle, like the guy I brought this from, he upgraded to an X5. This is an X3. So I mean, if you want to start with your first SUV, in my opinion, I don't know too much, but from what I've been experiencing, is just go ahead and just go to the X3 if you plan on getting the BMW. You can go to the X5, but I feel like there's times where you'll graduate, you feel like you get your feel for the vehicle. It's like, okay, it's time to graduate, and get to the next best thing. And the last thing I want to say about this vehicle, if you're the type of person that do not like attention, you should not buy this vehicle. Yes. So if you're a single man and you want some attention from the ladies, pick this bad boy up. I'm just saying. And I'm not talking about no ratchets that it attracts. I'm talking about it actually attracts some ladies, what I'm saying? So just be forewarned, if you don't like people staring and breaking their neck, if you don't like little haters, sneering at you here and there, don't pick this up. Get something more practical. Like I was gonna get a Nissan Murano. That's what I wanted. So imagine when this vehicle first came out in 2004. If it's still popping now after 13 years, imagine how luxurious people was looking and feeling inside this bad boy when it first came out in 2004. And another thing I love about this bad boy, as far as the cosmetics, the look, is the panoramic sunroof. That's the big thing that stood out. That's the big thing that's gonna stand out when you look at this bad boy. This thing reached from all the way from the front all the way to the back seats. That whole front piece, that whole front glass element slides back. You know, that bad boy, this one of those vehicles where, you know, you and your lady get out the house for a little bit, or somebody that you just met, you know, lay back in the car, you know, with some hot chocolate, lean the seats all the way back, and just hold hands and look at the stars while y'all talk with the music down low. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm the romantic type lover. I'm the lover type, so, you know, boy, you know, I be on it, so I gotta do that one day. Now, quickly, let's talk about the cosmetics of it from what the previous owner left it in. I will say this guy did not take care of his vehicle. He took care of it as far as performance, you know, and that's the one thing that sold me on his vehicle. This is his saving grace that got him the cash in his hand. It's the fact that this vehicle, 2004, only had 109,000 miles. 2004. That means it's under the demand for how many miles, you know, per year. I mean, I can easily sell this, you know, as long as it's cosmetically upkept and performance upkept. I can easily sell this probably for a little bit more than what I brought it for. Cause I already talked them down 500 altogether. Cause I didn't like some of the stuff. Some of the cosmetics had like a little dent in the front, a little bit. He didn't tell me about on the bumper. There's a radiator leak, a little small leak, so I gotta, you know, fill it up. Puts a little bit of water inside there, or whatever the case may be, every like 3 weeks, I say about every 2.5 weeks. Also, the pictures he sent me didn't show how, you know, worn out the interior was and the exterior. You know, he kept it dirty. You don't do that to a luxury car. This is a BMW. This is not no damn Toyota. This is not no Jeep. This is not, you know, a Honda. This is not a Nissan. This is a BMW. If you have a BMW SUV, Mercedes, but you don't like to clean your car, or a Lexus SUV, but you don't like to clean your car behind yourself, or you're not the type of person to take care of your baby like that, then don't get a luxury car. Like, these are meant to be taken care of, meant to be pampered. You know what I'm saying? If you're not into all that, then you don't degrade this car by treating it bad. Oh, let me not forget to mention, this is one of the things that shocked me from the start when I first got inside the car, started driving and messing around with stuff. The sound system. It's not a third-party sound system. It's the in-stock sound system that comes with the vehicle. But man, that bad boy beats. I don't know what it is. I tried to see if it was a Bose sound system, but I couldn't find Bose nowhere inside the car. All I know is whatever it is, it has some good thump to it. It has some good, you know, sound to it. I will say this: if you crank it up to the max, you start to hear that muddiness to it, and it start to, like, you know, break apart when it comes to certain songs. But for the most part, upwards towards high volumes, those is not at max. This bad boy, it beats. Even like it, without a subwoofer, this bad boy beats. I bullshit you not. So hopefully I didn't leave anything out. That's going to conclude my overall review of this vehicle. Last thing, I guess the last thing there is to tell you is how much I got it for, you know. And I did buy it straight out, cash, no payments, used. I brought it off a person. Was going to go to the dealer and get it used, but since it was my first vehicle ever purchased from a dealer, they tried to play games with me and stuff, tried to get me to pay way more money because they knew I was going to pay it off in a couple of payments. So they didn't want that. They want you to make a lot of payments so you can have all this interest and stuff. So they're trying to tell me that even if I do pay it off early, I still got to pay all the extra money as if I'm still making payments. How does that make sense? I have no damn clue. That's why I don't fuck with dealerships unless I'm going to buy the whole car all at once. I'm the type of person, I would rather save up a lot of money throughout the years or throughout the year, then buy something versus paying a down payment on something, utilizing credit, and then making payments. I'm not a payments type person. I'm just an all out, here's the cash, take it type person. It was originally posted for $6,000. Was it no 5,000? It was originally posted for 5,000, and then over time the guy lowered it to, you know, he put it back out there for 4,800. I talked him all the way down to 4,300. First I talked 200 off because I forgot why. I forget exactly why. I think it was the radiator thing, because he didn't mention that inside his ad. So that was one of the first things he told me over the phone when I was on my way to go look at it. And it was a reliable source. You know, it's one of those type of areas where they rich and they got like 2-3 cars, and they got like a couple of them they just don't drive no more because they got something way better and new, and it's just sitting around. This is one of those exceptions. You see how it only has 109,000 miles, you know. So, and the engine looked super clean. Everything, I checked everything out. I checked underneath, I checked the oil, checked everything. Bad boy clean. These engines are known to last for a long time. That's what I researched when I did my research on it. These BMW engines, they last way over 200,000 miles if you take care of it. One downfall, another downfall, should I say, I don't know if this is due to the guy not taking care of it good, but it does need some more shocks and struts. You know, it's a real bumpy ride on bumps and cracks and stuff. You can feel the bumps. It's not something that's going to be real smooth. It's supposed to be smooth because that's what luxury cars are. They're real smooth compared to regular cars, but this one isn't whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to look into that, see how much that's gonna run, because I need that bad boy to ride smooth. That said, I'm really happy. Thank God for what I got. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they be seeing me inside this vehicle. People gonna automatically think that you think you're the shit, especially if you dress nice like I do. And then you step out of BMW and it's nice and clean. You just came from washing it. What? Yeah, you know the haters out there scoping like a damn predator in the night, camouflage in the jungle, just scoping like this motherfucker right here. Where there's a hater, there's a brush made for my shoulder. Anyways, with that said, it's been Emily on the Films. Thank you guys for watching this review. If you guys got any question outside of what I already talked about inside the vehicle, most definitely feel free to ask me in the comments down below, and I would be glad to answer it.